Do you read your Bible every day?
I try to. We all fall short sometimes, but I got a good group of guys on the bus with me, and they're all like-minded folks. A lot of them been with me for 5 years now, coming up on 5 years in August. So a lot of good Christian guys on the bus. We try to keep each other accountable.
One thing I like to do is, the great thing about the smartphones with the apps, you can go get a daily devotional, and that thing will pop up on your phone every morning. You get started that way. You can keep it straight during the day, trust me. Besides winning, what is your favorite American Idol memory?
Oh boy. There's a bunch. Lake Vincent, I was actually getting in my nostalgia last night and stayed up to about 3 a.m. watching Homecoming visit, that Lake Vincent stuff, and even when I was on the show, I always wanted to be two places at once. I would finish the show, we'd go to Cheesecake Factory and watch the show on TV at Cheesecake Factory across the street from the studio. Then we'd go back to my apartment, and the first thing I did was go look up the viewing parties y'all had here in Garner, and I would sit there and be like, man, I wish I was there, but I'm glad I'm here. I wish I could be there cheering with it. It just looked like fun. So yeah, I'd watch that. So Homecoming visit was awesome. Y'all coming out and watching the Homecoming things and the being at the RBC Center and all that was awesome. My favorite memory though might have been when Beyonce pulled me side stage, and cameras were off. It was Beyonce and her mama, and Beyonce said, "Hey boy, come here." I said, "Okay." And she said, "Yeah." And she said, "Scotty," she said, "we just love you, son." I said, "All right." "Love you too, Beyonce. It's mutual. It's mutual." So that was pretty great.
Dudes in LA, Beyonce's hitting on him, J-Lo's hitting on him.
I mean,
you got it, I guess. What do you do on the road to stay in shape, Ebo James?
Wear baggy clothes when you don't have to. No, honestly, I have the Wolfpack Express out here, and we carry a trailer behind us that's full of workout things that we're supposed to use. Ain't that right, Jeff? Yeah. I think I rode my bike for a week, and it's been sitting there getting dusty ever since. So we have materials to use to work out. Whether they get used is another story, but honestly, just singing on stage is a workout. We burn calories, so I think if I wasn't up there getting after it on stage, bows might show a little more, but hey, it's all right.
All right, from Paige in the audience, will you ever make a gospel album?
I would love to. I was thinking about that earlier today, actually. I think I've got to establish myself a little more in the country format before I can get away with doing that, and not get away with it, but you know what I mean, as far as just, in our industry, you got to put out song after song after song and try to get them up the charts. And once you do that for a while, Elvis had established himself big time, and he made a gospel record. So I always have a faith-based song on my record, but I think down the road we could probably see a gospel album coming out.
All right. Here's a good one. Will we hear a new Scotty McCreery single this year?
I would say so. I got it in my back pocket for you right now on my phone. I'll play y'all today what I want to be the next single, so it's not always up to us. There's the powers that be in Nashville, but if I had any say, it'd be this song I played for you today, so hope you like it.
All right, somebody get personal out there with this one. When are you and Gabi getting married now that she's finished school?
Who asked that question? Gabi? I don't know. I'm still young. I'm still 22. She's incredible. She puts up with so much for me being gone on the road. And she just graduated from that school a little northwest. But really proud of her, and she's going to make a great nurse. I think once she kind of gets her feet, underneath her and kind of gets going, who knows? But yeah, 22. We're just having fun. So yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
I'll get the real scoop on that in a minute, and I'll give that to you. Okay. I will say this: they're going to kill me for this, but Scotty's sister is getting married a week from tomorrow. Ashley McCreery. fiance Trent with the Costa hat right there. One of my boys right there. Me and Trent been tight for a long time. Scotty and I knew each other, and how the heck this cross happened, I'm not sure, but they're all intertwined now. So
I texted Trent the day that they got engaged, and I said, man, congrats, looking forward to having your family. I said, you better treat her right, because I'd hate to have to turn a purchase that I had at Spring Hill Outfitters around on the owner of the store. So he's awesome, really excited for them.
And speaking to Trent, Saturday, June 4th, at the farm in Selma, Scotty McCreery is going to headline and blow the place up again, so I want you to buy your tickets if you haven't got any, all right?
It's going to be a good one.
And I have to say this, we saw Miss Judy, but Trent's mama is sitting right over there. She's excited. Baby boy getting married. All right, who are you following in baseball right now?
In baseball? Well, my Red Sox are doing good this year. The Wolfpack are doing good this year. I think they're top 10. Yeah, I'm following. I wish I could play more. You know, I've kind of adopted golf as my new sport. It's tough to get 18 guys together to go play baseball. I think I might have to start hitting up my dad's softball league or something like that. But yeah. No, I'm not welcome. I'll probably bring him in. I'm rusty.
All right, this is a good one, especially with what we're celebrating today. Why write a book now?
Yeah, that's a good question. This book actually got presented to me 3 years ago. At that point, I told myself, no, I'm too young, I don't have enough stories. But then they came to me again with the idea last year, and I kind of thought, why not? I've got stories. As long as we don't advertise this as an autobiography, a memoir, that kind of lends itself to, Scotty's figured out life. I ain't figured out life. I know enough to fill up the thimble. But, it's travelogue, it's experiences. It's really, I feel like I've got an interesting perspective on life, only being 22 years old, and going through the crazy experiences I've gone through, and growing up in a great town like this, and getting to share that story. I felt like I had some stories that I could put in print and kind of expand on. Everybody knows my story. My life's really been an open book. I felt like it'd be cool to put my perspective down on print and kind of my view on things. So I hope y'all enjoy the book, and maybe volume 2, 20 years down the road, but we're going to wait on that.
What was cool, man, I cheated. I jumped several pages ahead because I wanted to see the Idol.
Went to the pictures?
I just went to the pictures. The Idol auditions. For me, being in the business that I'm in, I wanted to know how the audition went and to see how many people you had to go to. Your thoughts on the fact that the people in front of you, they cut them off and then they're letting you sing. Yeah. And they made you sing again, and they made you sing again. And talking about being nervous with your mama and all them and wanting to leave. Yeah. It was cool to, everybody has seen Idol, but to hear that part and see it, from the get-go of how it even got started, that was crazy, just details.
It's a different experience. I just went to go see J-Lo. That's all I was going for. And she wasn't even there the first day. They made me work for it, but I was willing and able. And it was interesting. 3 rounds before I ever saw J-Lo. When I did.
What is it, 1/8 or 1/18 Puerto Rican? Is that what you're
I'm a quarter, not 25%.
Quarter. Remember all my details on my facts there. All right, I think you touched on this in the book, and we talked about it before. What's your earliest memory singing?
Memory is probably right over there in the sanctuary. I was Joseph in the school play, or in the church play, and I sang "Oh Holy Night" with Michaela Clemenger. She was Mary, and that's probably my earliest memory of singing in front of people. I was singing at my 1-year-old checkup at home by Libby Buntington to my doctor. And I don't remember not singing, so it's one of those things where it's just kind of the earliest. But earliest performance in front of people, I think it was over there in the sanctuary. Oh, Holy Night.
All right, last question. Speaking of performances, do you remember your very first country concert?
Yes, I do. It was in Greensboro, North Carolina. I was just there this morning. And it was George Strait, Reba McEntire, Leanne Womack. And that was right around the time that I was really thinking, I like singing country music, I want to kind of see what everybody's doing, so why not start off with the king, Hey, so that was a fun one, really fun one.
Y'all want to hear some new music? I'll bring up Jeff Harper.